All right, hello world. My name's Tyler Westcott. I'm gonna sing you some songs. You and me go together just like fire and smoke. And I need somebody who's not a bartender to laugh at my jokes. Things with you and me, babe, always seem so sporadic. And I cried the day you said you'd take the old lambs from the attic, 'cause they've been there since your dad died. And I held you through 1,000 tears that you cried, and I appreciate all you do for me, and I love you. I'm true to you 'cause you're true to me. It's what we do. You wash the clothes, we can get drunk all night long. Whoever goodness knows, so let's drive through the night till we find ourselves somewhere warm. We can outrun the rain if we stay in the eye of the storm. Sometimes I think that I don't deserve you. Sometimes we just say these things that are untrue. In our anger it spurts up out of nowhere. But I don't want to be alone, baby. Life is something to share. And I hope that you can quit your job and make more art. And someday we won't have to cry when we listen to the Prickers' great big hearts. And I'll be with you every step of the way. So you're old man. The world's greatest inventions and discoveries don't always come as planned. And I'll do the dishes if you come out to my shows. We can fight over chores all night, baby, till we're blue in the nose. So let's drive through the night till we find ourselves somewhere warm. We can outrun the rain if we stay in the eye of the storm. Yes, we can. I can be selfish, yes, I know I can be mean. And I sure ain't rich, baby. Can't treat you just like a queen, but my aim is true. I won't tell you no lies. Love doesn't happen overnight, baby. Sometimes you gotta try. You know, I don't like to talk about forever, 'cause forever's a long, long time. But as long as we walk this earth, I hope you will be mine. I don't mind traveling down the road with a few bumps along the ride. Right now I'm happy singing this song with you sitting right here by my side. And I'll find a dog sitter if you make up a fresh pot of joe. We can drink coffee all night long until our hearts explode. So let's drive through the night till we find ourselves somewhere warm. We can outrun the rain if we stay in the eye of the storm. We can outrun the rain, baby, if we stay in the eye of the storm. Thank you so much, friends far and wide, joining us. Hello, Internet. Hello, America. Hello, universe. Hello, world. I hope that this finds you well, and I am here to bring the joy and entertain you in this strange and uncertain time. My name's Tyler Westcott. I'm a Buffalo, New York musician, and I'd like to give a big shout out to Mark and Dave from Ripe Audio and Buffalo.FM for putting this thing together to entertain the people while we're quarantined and in our bunkers. And I like sad songs a lot. My friend Alan Whitney the other day said that sad songs make him happy, and I agree. And I'm gonna sing you maybe the saddest one I've ever written, and just get it out of the way early. and then move on to some other topics. But 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had a whole different thing we were worried about, and the doomsday clock had just moved closer to midnight, and we were, ever since the Cold War, we've been threatening a nuclear annihilation. And here's a little song I wrote about that and being stuck in a bunker and not being able to go outside. But this is called "How Did We Let It Get This Far?" I hope you enjoy it. Die, I hope it doesn't happen too slow. I'll dry your eye, you look so happy in the glow. We'll go deep underground behind thick concrete walls. We'll be safe and sound when the free world falls. No, I know things will never be the same. Dirges will sing, and we'll bow our heads in shame. How did we let it get this far? How did we let it get this far? And when the power's gone and all we have is a few books, it won't be too long for we only have a few scraps to cook dinner from. 8 tin cans, dreaming of bread, it's getting to my head, and I'm in a hole that's made by man, 'cause everyone is dead. How long till we're back to the start? Stop tearing each other apart. What has happened to our hearts? What has happened to our hearts? Single spark, we've sealed our fate. So many children and wives gone because of bloodlust. So many innocent lives. We're going to lighten it up a little bit, folks. And here's a song about one of my favorite things to do in the world, and it's about traveling to play music with your friends and touring and traveling all over the place. And I'm missing my band right now. I'm in a band called Folk Faces, and among other groups. And this is kind of a road song, and it's called Minivan Cowboy. I hope you like it. It's a brand new song. Driving around your hometown with my half-baked plan and a guy named Dan, like a cowboy in a minivan. I got my bottle on top and I ain't gonna stop till I get wherever it is I'm going. I don't care if it's raining, sleeting, or snowing. I'll be there in a couple of hours to take a liquor shower. Gonna caterwaul down at the top of my lungs until the drink is gone and my songs are sung. And if I desire, if I get too drunk, I might go expire and sleep in my trunk. In my dreams in the Walmart parking lot, snowing till the morning light gleams, and all those freaky people come to shop. Rouse you, wake this shock, rouse you like an alarm clock, but it's better than getting woke up by the cops just like that morning over at the truck stop. Well, I make my rounds, strap it down, attract some dirty looks and frowns, and try to choke some water down before getting out of town. Wake up, gas up, breakfast sandwich with ketchup, fill up the cup with coffee or Coke, and zone out and have a morning toast. I'm staring at the bottom of an empty wallet, plugging my phone into the whatchamacallit, going through the day with my head in a cloud. Well, the window's down, the radio's on, and the navigator lets out a great big yawn. And the music, it plays loud, and it seems like I got all I want and need, a good radio and a little bit of weed, and underneath me is my trusty steed. She's a 2001 Toyota Sienna with bad anti-lock brakes and one windshield wiper, and all the door handles are broke off and the gas tank's ratchet strapped up, and she's been down to Texas and Tennessee 5 or 6 times and made it back almost, and weighed down with 5 people and an upright bass and a full PA system and a drum kit, 2 banjos, a guitar and a saxophone and a washboard and a dog. Did I mention it's for sale? $900. I'll sell it to you right now. You can buy it off me on Venmo. In God and mechanic we trusted. Looks like some food on the dashboard is crusted. Why is everything in this vehicle busted? I got a chronic bronchial cough, gonna ride it till the wheels fall off. I'm getting high off the fumes we walk. And a toll booth works, I'm never rude. I'm trying not to eat too much fast food. To the road in front of me, my eyes are glued, and in the summer I sleep in the nude. Yes, I do. I sleep in the nude. And I ain't got any curtains. And when the sunshine starts shining through, my sunburn starts hurting. And at the end of the day, the people all say, hey, who was that man anyway? That Flask man playing in the band. He was a stranger in an even stranger land, riding off into the sunset in his minivan. A stranger in an even stranger land, riding off into the sunset in his minivan. Hey, thank y'all. Well, there's usually a couple more people at my shows, but not all the time. But how's everybody doing out there? Make sure to say hi in the comments. I can't see them now, but I'll say hi later. And thanks. And I hope you're enjoying it. And thank you once again to Band Together Buffalo, and make sure you follow and like their page to get their notifications. And thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it very much. This is such a cool thing. And I hope you guys are excited for Oregon Fairchild. That's going to be very cool. I was very pleased to be paired with those fellas. And, about 2 weeks ago, I wrote this song, and it kind of went viral almost. And I'd like to sing it for you. It's kind of a how-to avoid this thing, and it's called the Talkin' Pandemic Blues. I hope you enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me if you want to stop the spread of viral disease. Use the crook of your elbow when you sneeze. And please, please, please heed the words of the big cheese and the CDC. No, your mask ain't gonna help you, and you can't quarantine your mind. It's just another thing we gotta get through, and hopefully we'll all be fine. Been through it before. But you might as well end up buying up all that disinfectant at the store. Bird flu, SARS, Ebola, and swine. Buying up all the sanitizer and TP, standing in the grocery store line coughing. Getting weird looks. Your eyes are so red they don't know that you're just stoned out of your head. Oh, cholera, polio, measles, and mumps. Don't go out on the town if you're feeling down in the dumps. Stay home. Don't shake hands, fist bump, and listen to the calming words of President Trump. No, we don't need professionals, doctors, we don't need science. We've got the mind of Vice President Mike Pence. As long as you're okay with God, you'll be okay. We're gonna pray this thing away. So if you're afraid for your life because it's the only one you got, and you and your wife, you're at home and you're both full of snot, have a whiskey shot. Jumpstart your immune system, and pretty soon you'll have forgot what you were so afraid of. If the store is all out of toilet paper, go ahead and use your socks. Or get a bidet, and come Judgment Day, you'll have the cleanest rump on the block when the Grim Reaper knocks. Immaculate. Sparkling. Now, it don't come from the beer or the Chinese buffet. You gotta protect yourself from fear and from the people who say, it ain't nothing, I ain't scared. And also the people who are saying, I'm gonna buy up everything. I'm gonna go down into my quarantine and my bunker of COVID-19 and my case of lima beans and ride this thing out. Good riddance. So abstain from making out with international tourists and bathe yourself in Purell, all of you purists. Oh, make those plans, but wash your hands. And someday, virus or not, you better keep your head, because someday we're all going to end up dead. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. My name's Tyler Westcott. One more time. I've been playing all original tunes for you so far. We'll do one more original for you. Yay! Thank you. Dog-eared my page, and I apparently did not, everyone. All right, this one's a funny little tune called the Meat Sack Blues. It's a brand new song I've been writing. Well, it's true, I sometimes frown and I'm not so elegant. Sometimes I drink enough to drown a small elephant when we wander around and we party. We like to have some fun. But what do we squander, baby? Are we proud when day is done? Are we proud when day is done? Smoking like a chimney with cracked, dry lips. My soul's choking within me as the time slips. I'm paying a pretty penny just to make my insides black. I'm my own worst enemy and I'm under attack. Well, my body ain't a temple, it's a shotgun shack. An electrical charge flowing through a meat sack. An electrical charge flowing through a meat sack. Crawling on my hands and knees across the planet, bumping into things that I can't see. Oh, God damn it, I'm driving my flesh car down to the corner bar so I can plop down on the stool just like I think it's cool and order myself up a drink. And if you don't pickle yourself, you'll start to stink. If you don't pickle yourself, you'll start to stink. I'll decomposing right in front of your face. I'm sure I'll have some closing remarks before I leave this place. Oh, till then, bartender, I lament the truth. I'll have another round. You know when to return to sender. I'm gonna pickle my youth while I'm above ground. I'm going to pickle my youth while I'm above ground. Thank you very much. All right. Well, yeah, my name's Tyler Westcott. Thanks for joining us, everyone, far and wide. Appreciate you. Please check out my music page, Tyler Westcott Music, and my band Folk Faces. And we have music online and et cetera, et cetera. And I hope you're enjoying this virtual concert. I'm going to play a banjo tune for you. Get this thing off me. I've been playing all original music for you so far, but this is an old traditional song. I went out one night for to take a walk. I came across that wild Bill Jones. He was walking, he was talking by my true lover's side, and I begged for him to leave her alone. Well, he said my age is 21, too old for to be controlled. So I drew my revolver from my side and I destroyed that boy's soul. Well, he reeled and he staggered and fell to the floor. And I was last dying bone. He wrapped his arms around my little gal's neck and said, honey, won't you please take me home? So I put the handcuffs right on me box. Leave me to the old Frank game. I have no friends, no relations here, no one to call my bed. So pass around that old long neck bottle, and we'll go out on a spree. Yesterday was the last of Wild Bill Jones, and tomorrow be the death of me. Well, they send me to prison for 20 long years. This poor boy longs to be free. I've lost my love and I lost my home. Tomorrow be the death of me. Thank you. All right. Well, last year, my band Folk Faces put out a record called Fat Old Rat. And this year is the year of the rat, and it's been quite a ride so far. And I'm going to play you the title track off of that record. It's called Fat Old Rat, and it's inspired by the large rodents that live in my neighborhood. Beat up my dog. I live close to the river, you know. It's an old town. They had a long time to beef up. Well, sometimes I forget just who I am. I hide out like a hermit crab until I like a name, and if you forget just who you are, getting in the take a long drive in your car. You could drive around the whole world, not give a damn. In my mind, the lion is sleeping with the lamb. Well, our first impressions, they came mighty old. I'm not sure I'm jaded or the world too cold, or don't want to be a victim of World War III. The devil and God, they keep me company, but there's a fat old rat running down the sidewalk. I'm safe inside of my tinfoil blanket. Sometimes I sit and I think about the world, other times I sit alone and I don't say a word. Sometimes I get down, but I always stand up. I put in perspective my overflowing cup. I like the kind of parties where I hang with the dog. Sitting in the corner like a bump on a log. Jump off the log, start out to running. Open up your eyes and you see something sudden. Put on your coat, put on your hat. Slide the door, that's all she wrote me. Now I don't talk about money because it makes no sense. Makes people act funny. Increase the confidence. So I don't need $1, just give me a spine. Even if I had one, pass for my mind. Because my mind is wandering, my roots are playing. I'm always pondering the things I took for granted. Barely have time nowadays to think it all. If you want to get together, let's get a drink, give me a call. Virtually, FaceTime, a video message. Well, there is links to donate to the musicians tonight if you want to, but if you're not in a place to, do not, and just enjoy the show. But I appreciate it very much, and everybody has been so awesome in the community already, supporting musicians, and shout out to all the people on the front lines, also the medical field, and the people restocking the shelves at the grocery stores, and the pillars of community really keeping things together. Appreciate them very much, and thank you all for helping each other and helping out. All right, and this one goes out to Mr. Trump. Old Blaze Foley song. It was written about Ronald Reagan, but is ringing true more than ever today for you folks. A song called Oval Room. Rocking chair, he's the president, but I don't care. He's a businessman, he got business ties, he got dollar signs over both his eyes. Got a big airplane, take him everywhere, got his limousine when he gets there. Everywhere he goes, makes the people mad, makes the poor man beg and the rich man glad. He's the president, but I don't care. Oh, he's the president, but I don't care. Oh. Factory, it's never been so slow. Got a big Ford down, 99 to go. And down on the farm, nothing growing there except the dead stale and their gray hair. In the desert sands and the jungle deep, he thinks everything is his to keep. He's a real cowboy with his makeup on, talks to kings and queens on the telephone. He's the president, but I don't care. Oh, he's the president, but I don't care. Oh. Star, if you stay up late, and he'll search your car if you don't look straight. In his oval room, in his rocking chair, he's the president, but I don't care. He's the president, but I don't care. Oh, he's the president, but I don't care. Oh, oh. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you, thank you. All right, well, it's definitely 5 o'clock a lot of places. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and how about we play a little drinking game, folks? This game, it works like this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sing these words, and the words are wheels, wheels, wheels. And every time I say wheels, you take a little sip of whatever you're drinking out there. I'm going to say it like 39 times. And it's a good thing you're quarantined at home because you can actually play along. Sometimes it gets hairy out at the bars, you know. But this will be fun. So make sure, go to the fridge now. I'll give you a second. Go. You back yet? You got your beer? All right. Wheels, wheels, wheels. Every time I say wheels, you're going to take a little sip of your... Still got to tune this guitar. I'm sorry. I hope the audience doesn't all leave. A little boy wore a bucket on my head, and I had a lawnmower that blew bubbles. It's amazing that I didn't end up dead. I thought I was my own stunt double. I'd ride my tricycle off the porch and end up in the trees, jump off the picnic table and in the kiddie pool on my bare knees. Oh, wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. I leave those goddamn wheels alone. When I was 8 years old, I had my birthday at a roller rink. We had lots of balloons and sort of popped and drink. When my friend and I were playing hockey and he checked me into the wall, and I fell down and broke my wrist when I took that fall. For tears I opened presents and I had a slice of cake. At some point I fell asleep and at the hospital I did awake. Oh, wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. When I break my bones, I gotta leave my goddamn wheels alone. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels. When I was 13 years old, skateboarding with my good friend Pat, and I was trying to do some tricks, and on the concrete I went splat. The very next day my ma, she picked me up in the lane, and I said, oh geez, ma, I'm kind of in pain. Said I think I broke my arm, the way we went zoom. Next thing I knew I was in the emergency room. Oh, wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. Well, I break my bones, I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. High school and my attention I was not paying. I was trying to figure out what the man on the radio was saying. I caught some tractor tracks and I almost hit a deer. Everything went black and off the road I did steer. Yes, I rolled my tiny car 3 times down the embankment. Next thing I knew I was surrounded by half the town, the ambulance, and the fire department. Oh, wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Yeah, I gotta leave. I was driving back from Saranac Lake, where the band and I had taken a trip. And the 18-wheelers flew by like big white snakes, and they forced us onto the rumble strips. As we reached the 7th hour of a drive that took 9, I lost control, spun out, and went over the center line. Lost control of my wheels, wheels, wheels. Always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they plane, but the wheels bring nothing but a carnage and pain. Whether it's a unicycle or a skateboard, there's always a crash followed by a bill I can't afford. Oh, wheels, 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 always ending up with a road. Well, I break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Yeah, I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. I was driving through Texas in the hot sun. Up walks officer friendly to ruin all my fun. Well, they took my stuff, took my baby to jail, and they wouldn't give her back until I had $1,000 for bail. So we crossed the Louisiana border, ran our engine up and died. We sat on the side of the road, hung our heads in our laps, and we cried about our dead wheels, wheels, wheels. Always ending up with a raw deal. Well, they break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Yeah, I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Yeah, there was a time when I didn't drive. That's just 'cause I was happy to be alive. Now if I do, I go real slow. I still don't like doing it in the rain or the snow. Thanks everybody for listening to me and my whole long spiel. And if you know what's good for me, you'll keep me away from the wheel. Oh, wheels, 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 always ending up with a raw deal. They break my bones. I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. Yeah, I gotta leave those goddamn wheels alone. I got to leave those wheels alone. Did you keep up, folks? I bet a few of you didn't drink on some of those wheels. That's all right. That's all right. We'll forgive it. We'll forgive it for now. All right. Well, I got time for a few more. Thank you so much, everybody. My name's Tyler Westcott. You can check out my music page, Tyler Westcott Music, and Folk Faces are on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook as well. And yeah, this has been really interesting and awesome, and I'm grateful for the experience, and I can't wait to see who all tuned in and see what you have to say out there. And thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you, and appreciate your support in this strange time, and I hope you're all happy and healthy out there, and taking good care of yourselves. And I'm going to do this, this song that was on our first Folk Faces CD, and I wrote it right before I went to Occupy Wall Street. And I was listening to a lot of Robert Johnson at the time, and there's a song called Hot Tamales. It's a little red hot blues, ragtime blues number, and I was reading a book by Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and I put some words from a speech to the music of Robert Johnson, and I came up with this tune, and it's called We're on the Move Now. And there's only a few of us here tonight, but do you guys got your participants on tonight? Your crowd participants? Okay, well, I say how long, and you say not long. How long? All right, well, you couldn't hear that, but I say how long, not long. How long? How long? All right. Well, sing along at home. We'll figure this out. It goes like this. And the walls come tumbling down, Joshua fit the battle of Jericho. You and I, white, black, and brown, gotta fight like David revolting. If we will, but make the right choice. If we will, but make heard our voice. 'Cause we're on the move now, not about to turn around. We're on the move now, we're standing our ground. How long, not long, how long, not long. Well, his troop been marching on, 'cause we're on the move now, not about to turn around. Let us be dissatisfied, participate in the beauty of diversity. Let those on the outskirts of hope come to the metropolis of security. Let just roll down like a mighty stream, resurrect our American dream. 'Cause we're on the move now, not about to turn around. We're on the move now, we're standing our ground. How long, how long, how long, how long? Oh, these troops been marching on. 'Cause we're on the move now, not about to turn around. But if you haven't loved, your blood was spilled in pain. All God is my sweet love, that's why I march out in the rain. And darkness cannot put out darkness, only I can do that, oh yes. We're on the move now, not about to turn around. We're on the move now, we're standing on ground. How long, not long, how long, not long. Whoa, he's trooping, marching on. How long, not long, how long, not long. Whoa, he's trooping, marching on. How long, not long. Whoa, he's trooping, marching on. 'Cause we on the move now. We're not ever to turn around. All right. Well, I do have one small trick up my sleeve, and we're gonna invite a few of my friends to come up and play some music with me. So, ladies and gentlemen at home, feel very welcome. Oregon Fairchild, everyone. Oregon Fairchild, and yeah, they're offshoot. Their folk band is called Accordion Fairchild, and yeah, according to the CDC and the standards, we can only have so many members. We wanted to have we wanted to have a couple bazookies and an upright bass player and maybe a tambourinist or four.
How about a Saz?
Yeah, and but there can only be so many of us. So yeah, welcome these guys. This is Oregon Fairchild's about to come up, and we're gonna do a couple tunes. Nice. Should we do the silly one first, or the? Maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do Ivan George first. And we'll end on the silly. All right. My friend Max did a great version of this song and put it out the other day, and I got a tune-up. But it's a great song by Ola Belle Reed, and it's definitely a message of hope. Okay. Born in the mountain many years ago, I trod the hills and valleys through the rain and snow. I saw the lightning flashing, I heard the thunder roll. I've endured, how long can one endure? Barefoot in the summer, and all they do is fall. Too many mouths to feed, they couldn't clothe us all. Sent to church on Sunday to learn the golden rule. I've endured, how long has one endured?
Hey, Tyler, I'd give you a big hug, but I'm hugging you from 6 feet away.
Guidelines dictate otherwise.
All right, now we're just gonna get totally silly here. Introduce the band. I'm gonna introduce the band to you guys. Well, I'm not gonna introduce Oregon Fairchild because they'll introduce themselves, but I'll introduce my band. This is Wilbur. This is Babe and Wilbur. And my name's Tyler Westcott. Oh, and the fourth member of the Tyler Westcott band is Philip. Philip the Bucket, folks. There ain't no nation like a donation. Ain't got to be a Rockefeller to help a feller. Ain't got to be Donald Trump to make a little monetary bump. Ain't got to be Vladimir Putin to drop a little looting. Ain't got to be Jeff Bezos throwing a couple pesos. Ain't got to be Terry or Kim Pagula to drop a little moolah. Ain't got to be Kim Kardashian to put a little cash in. Ain't got to be Eddie Vedder to drop a little cheddar. Spread some cheese on us, broke crackers. Keep us out the poorhouse in your house in 2020. Thank you very much.
That's not the first time you did that.
Oh, it was. That was totally off the cuff. Completely. And I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to make you come up for my
No,
for
it's
the
good.
spiel.
We're going to invite you up on our set just to
do that.
To
do
auctioneer?
that, yeah.
Are we auctioneering off? All right, we're going to do a song called Pig in a Pen, and I'm going to use the help of Babe and Wilbur here. I got a pig home in a pen, corn to feed 'em all. All I need is a pretty little girl to feed 'em when I'm gone. When that dark cloud's rising, the sure sign of rain, put your little bonnet on, sweet little Liza Jane. I got a big home in a pen, corn to feed 'em all. All I need is a pretty little girl to feed 'em when I'm gone. Bake them biscuits, baby, bake them good and brown. When you get them biscuits baked, I don't want to fail. I got a big home in a bed, going to feed them all. All I need is a pretty little girl to feed them when I'm gone. All right. I got a big home in a pen, corn to feed them all. All I need is a pretty little girl to feed them when I'm gone. I got a big home in a pen, corn to feed them all. All I need is a pretty little girl to feed them when I'm Oh, thank you so much. I'm Tyler Westcott. That's Accordion Fairchild, everybody. I'll see you real soon. Thank you so much. Band together, Buffalo. What's weird?
That was the sound of tips in the bucket. Oh, weird.
Oh, man.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. That was so
Thanks for having us. That was
Fill
excellent.
up Facebook, boys.
Tyler, you did it, man. You broke the internet.
Yeah, great set, man.
That was
very
killer.
much.
Yeah, really good.
Thank you. So good.
so easy to watch. You know, it's just really, 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 really good job. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's